I've been getting some wild iPhone accessories. From USB chargers with built-in Find My, tiny film lights with a mirror that attach with MagSafe, a 4-in-1 Qi 2 charger with a hidden superpower, the tiniest 2TB MagSafe SSD I've seen, and this iPhone case that seems to be missing something. And FYI, nothing sponsored in this video, there are affiliate links below, and there is one accessory I'm going to tell you to avoid. First up are two accessories with Find My built in. This is the Journey Lock 8 Key Organizer. You can fit up to 4 or 5 keys, plus it has built-in Find My. You do have to charge it with that weird proprietary connector, but you can add it to the Find My app. You'll be able to track its location, and while you don't get the precision Find My with the arrow on screen like you do with an AirTag, you can make it play a pretty loud sound. Also, it's designed to easily be able to push out the keys, and you can also include this multi-tool with, bottle opener. It comes in 3 colors, black, orange, and white. It is $80, so a little pricey, but having that Find My built in saves you on an AirTag, and I do like that compact nature that keeps the keys organized. Next up is the TwelveSouth PlugBug. I've been eyeing this thing for a long time, and I bought it myself, and I'm glad I waited because usually it's over $100 for the 4-port 120-watt version, but now both versions are on sale. You can get it for $80 or the 2-port for $50. But the PlugBug from TwelveSouth, it is a GAN charger and that built-in Find My, which I originally wondered if you unplug it from the wall, can you still track it? But of course, TwelveSouth thought of that, and so under this little door, there's actually one of the coin batteries here so you can still track it when it's not plugged in. Now, like anything that's not an AirTag or your AirPods Pro 2, no precision Find My, but you can play a sound. Quite the jam there. Next up is the Journey Glide 4-in-1 charger. Now, while this looks like your typical MagSafe charger where you can do your phone, AirPods, and Apple Watch, it is a Qi 2, but has a couple tricks up its sleeve. First, it has a compact design where you can slide it open to access that Apple Watch charger, so you can save a little space when you're traveling. But the superpower is this is also a power bank in addition to a charger. You'll see here the button on the side and the charging lights here. You charge it with USB-C, and now this can become a 4-in-1 charger. So you could charge your phone, just put it right there, and even though it's not plugged in, it's going to charge off the power bank. Put on your Apple Watch and AirPods, and now you can charge all your devices and a fourth by plugging it into the USB-C port, all from the built-in power bank. And again, collapse it back. Now it is a tad pricey at $170, but you are getting a 4-in-1 Qi 2 charger that is also a power bank, 10,000 milliamp hours. Or if you're just nostalgic for old school slidey phones, you can kind of relive that experience. All right, this next accessory I'm really excited about. This is called the OpenCase. It started with a Kickstarter, and the entire company is just husband and wife making iPhone accessories with a unique twist. Typically, when you have a case and you want to use MagSafe accessories, your phone starts getting thicker and thicker because it has to sit on top of the case. Well, the OpenCase is solving that problem by basically cutting a hole in the case the exact shape of most MagSafe accessories. You also get to see your iPhone color through the case, which is kind of nice. And this works with Apple's MagSafe wallet, and even my CaxGeek wallet that actually has an AirTag spot. Fits perfectly, and now it's going to be thinner than having it sit on top of the case. You can also get MagSafe wallets from OpenCase that fit perfectly in that little slot. And because of that cutout, you're not adding a ton of bulk to your phone. OpenCase also sells a pop socket that fits perfectly in the divot, so if you like using one of those, and if you don't want to attach a MagSafe accessory, but you just want to use the case like normal, you can actually get the filler plate, and it fits perfectly in that slot and has a little notch so it's easy to take out. The cutout is also perfectly sized for Apple's MagSafe battery if you still have one of those, and yes, I still use mine. And while it'll work with things like external SSDs that are MagSafe, fits right there, and it works just fine with most MagSafe chargers, like my TwelveSouth Hi-Rise 3 Deluxe. If you have larger MagSafe batteries, like this is the Anker Qi 2, actually one of my favorite batteries, it won't be able to sit in that hole of the case, but it will actually charge it. By the way, the OpenCase does have a cutout for camera control rather than a sapphire button, but I've not been using it too often, so it didn't bother me. You can get it for the iPhone 14 through 16, and the 16 ones are $55. I think this is a really cool idea, and the entire company is just 2 people, John and Jana, the husband and wife. So even if you just want to try it, go over to their website. I'll put it down in the video description. You can pick up an OpenCase and some of the accessories that fit perfectly with it. All right, speaking of cases, dbrand actually sent me a couple that now have a camera control button that works great with the iPhone 16. They have their grip case, which is pretty cool, but I really like the Ghost Case 2.0. A lot of people really like going with the clear cases. Of course, with a clear case, you do have to have that ring on the back for MagSafe, but dbrand says that this will never yellow, or basically in your lifetime. It's a nice protective case, really grippy around the sides, but of course the standout feature and sets it apart from other cases is a camera control physical button. So you can launch the camera. I actually use a double click to do that, and half presses and those swipes work really well with that sapphire button on the case. You can also get screen protectors with the Ghost case, and I applied one of them. Super easy to apply, even less steps than other screen protectors I've tried. The Ghost case is $50 and you can add 2 screen protectors for another $30. Next up, I've been seeing this light on social media. This is an Amaran mini light that uses MagSafe to attach to your phone. So this Amaran mobile light, you actually charge it via USB-C, flip the switch, and it turns on the light. Then you can press this button here to actually switch from the outside light to the inside mirror light. So you can see the lights are switching back and forth. You can adjust the intensity of this inside light, but if you switch it to the outside light, you can adjust the intensity as well as the color temperature. So if you want to make it a little more amber or go back to that daylight, you can do that. And then it attaches via MagSafe to the back of your phone. So if you want to film yourself, have the light there. Or if you want to use the back camera but still be able to see yourself, switch to the inside lights and then use the mirror to actually see yourself and make sure you're framed properly. Pretty slick light, rechargeable via USB-C, and it's only $30 plus comes in multiple colors. Next up, I've covered a lot of external SSDs for iPhone, but this is one of the thinnest. This is the Aiffro, if that's how you pronounce it, external SSD for filming ProRes on your iPhone. Comes with 2 little cables, simply plugs in on the bottom, attaches to the back. But the wild thing is, this is a terabyte external SSD. It is a little pricey at $150, but you can get all the way up to 2 terabyte SSD. That is $250, 15% off coupon right now. But it is one of the thinnest external SSDs I've seen. And if you use it with something like the OpenCase, I mean, it is just barely thicker than the actual camera bump. And if I jump into something like Keynote, you see an external USB was detected, and I can start recording all the way up to 4K 120 ProRes footage, and that external SSD is fast enough to capture even those high frame rates in ProRes on the iPhone. And finally, I did tell you there was one accessory I was going to say to avoid, and it's this guy. You might have seen the Peel brand on social media. They make really thin iPhone cases, and they have a MagSafe battery here. It is about as thin as that Anker MagSafe battery I covered recently, but like the Anker one, it gets really hot when it charges, and it charges slowly. It seems like these really thin MagSafe batteries, they're just not great for heat dissipation, but I guess if you don't mind the slow charging speeds and the getting a little warm, I mean, it is the thin MagSafe battery. It's $40 on Amazon. It does offer 20-watt charging if you use a cable, but I still stand by the Anker Qi 2 10,000 milliamp Ultraslim battery. This is still my favorite battery. It has been for like almost a year. It is not that much thicker than these thin MagSafe batteries, but this provides faster charging. I've been able to get up to 12 watts wirelessly with it. It has more capacity, and it does not get as hot. So if you're looking for the best MagSafe battery, I still recommend this Anker Qi 2 Ultraslim. So those are some fun new accessories. If you've seen any, maybe they're MagSafe, Find My built-in, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to review them in a future video. And if you want to see my previous accessory videos with my top 20 for iPhone 16, you can check that out right up here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Not only do accessories, but also iPhone tips, smart home, automation, and of course, shortcuts. So if you want to get more tips for using your iPhone, I have a video on 25 tips. I guarantee you haven't seen some of these yet. Check out this video right up here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.